Much better source of information.
Who?
Karen, of course. She's on the outside, she'll see the newspapers, and she'll know what it's all about.
Yeah.
Come in.
Have a seat, Noreen. Relax. Okay, have it your way. It's about your daughter.
What about her?
She is that far away from being in jail. Meg Jackson's flat was burgled last night, and Leanne did it. Meg overheard her telling you about it.
Don't know what you're talking about.
$20 and a tranny.
Never told me nothing about it.
I don't care what you say, she said. We both know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to help the girl.
What do you expect?
Better thanks than being burgled.
What's it got to do with you anyway? Thought you said it was Mrs. Jackson's place got knocked over.
Yes, well, I recently moved in with Meg and foolishly gave Leanne my address.
Oh, you're right. You're bloody stupid. What do you mean trying to help her?
I made her apply for the CES.
The doll?
If nothing else, yes.
Why don't you stop sticking your nose in where it doesn't belong? Why don't you mind your own damn
Nolene,
business?
it's my job to keep a daughter like yours out of jail for the rest of her life. If I hadn't have persuaded Meg Jackson to drop the charge, she'd probably be in jail now.
Oh, big deal.
When next she comes in, would you please have a word with her?
Yeah, I'll have a word with her, all right. I'll tell her the Burks has got some pride. No daughter of mine is going on the bloody dole!
Can't you find something else to do?
I thought this was recreation.
If you're waiting for Bella, you can forget it.
Now, what makes you think we're waiting for Bella? We're waiting for someone far more interesting.
Yeah, someone with plenty of information.
Here comes your competition.
Have a good day.
All right.
We met the new girl. Seems really nice.
That's good.
Anything interesting in the newspapers?
I have time for all these books. Looks like you wasn't as clever as you thought.
Get lost, Martha. I want to know about the new girl, Karen. They've stopped all the newspapers, but then you know that, don't you? Got any ideas why?
Get on with your study, Karen.
I see. Gone over to the other side, have we?
B.
Marvellous what early releases will do for people, isn't it? Never mind, there are ways and means of making people talk out there. I'll see you later, Karen.
Now, you try it, B, and you'll find yourself in solitary so fast.
Morning.
Good morning.
Hi. Morning. You look as if you've got cause for celebration.
I have. The new practice. I've just been round and signed up.
Oh, congratulations.
Thanks.
Yes, congratulations.
How soon till you start?
2 weeks.
So soon?
Yes, well, it's going to be a busy day. I better be going.
You are aware Bella Albrecht is in the prison?
Naturally.
You will also be aware that she has a great security problem. Information about her crime must not be given to any prisoner.
Erica, do you think I'm totally without discretion?
I just wanted to be sure you knew the situation.
Of course. Actually, I'd like to talk to you about her case.
Perhaps later, when things have settled down.
She disturbing your routine?
A little.
It's interesting. Morning.
Morning.
Lovely day.
Dr. Miller,
Good morning, Lizzie. What's wrong?
nothing's wrong. I just got a personal problem.
Well, perhaps you should go and see Miss Vernon.
I don't want to see her. I want to see you.
All right. Come on, then. Now,
My heart. It's not the best, is it?
have you been getting more pains?
No. It's just, well, I could have another attack at any time, couldn't I?
What's the problem, Lizzie?
Oh, I'm worried, Doctor. It's this new doc that's going to replace you. Will he be as good as you are?
I'm sure he will be.
I don't know. You're 1 in a million.
Ah, thank you.
This new one, what sort of doctoring has he done before he comes here?
Well, he hasn't been appointed yet, Lizzie.
What? Oh, but you won't be leaving until he is.
Well, I'm afraid I may have to.
But what about us? What about me? Before you came here, we had to wait 7 months and we had no doctor.
Now, hold on a moment, Lizzie.
Oh, what do I do if I have one of me turns?
Lizzie, look, I'll be visiting here for several weeks yet. I'm doing everything I can.
I'm sure you are, Doc. I know you won't let us down.
Now, you just keep taking those pills. You'll live for years after you get out of here.
Oh, I don't know. I reckon I'm gonna die in here like poor old Edie.
Oh, Edie was different.
No, she wasn't. Nobody wants old people, and that's the truth.
Lizzie, what are you doing in here?
Nothing, Mrs. Jackson.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. Now, come on, you've got work to do.
You see, just the same as Edie. When you're old and sick, nobody wants you.
What was that all about?
Oh, she's worried because I'm leaving.
Oh, she's a menace. Exploits that weak heart to the hilt. Trouble is, you never know whether she's conning you or not.
Yes, I know. I was feeling really good when I came in here this morning. This place turns everything sour.
It's right what you're doing. It's also right for us. It's going to make things a lot easier.
Yes, well, I'm committed now. Can't push me out of it. Any news on the break-in?
Oh, yes. Solved. Jean.
Jean?
With her social worker flags a flying, she gave Nolene Burke's daughter our address and said if the girl ever needed help to just drop in.
Oh, you're joking.
And so she did.
Do you regret letting Jean Vernon move back in?
I'll never learn to say no.
Promise.
So people like you come and have a look at the prisons, but the results are always the same, because the screws are calling the shots.
I assure you that's not the case with me.
Bull dust.
Well, why do you think I'm talking to you?
Oh, people talk to us all the time, but no one ever does anything. Oh, I don't blame you lot. I don't even blame the screws. It's... well, I suppose it's...
The system.
Of course it is. You treat people like animals for long enough, it's easy to forget they're not. This lot think we haven't got a brain in our heads. Can I give you an example?
Yeah, please do.
All right. All this business with Bella Albrecht. They take away our television, our newspapers, and our radios, and then expect us to believe that she's in here for murdering her husband. Well, I didn't get no red carpet. As soon as she came out of solitary, I knew what was up. You think a woman can keep a thing like that to herself for long? Now, there's someone you really ought to be talking to.
Yes, it's a very interesting case.
Yeah, but boy, she got problems.
Obviously, the suppression of the maternal instinct to the point where a mother can murder her own child. It's not exactly natural.
Yeah, well, I don't know the big words for it, but she could certainly do with a head shrinker's help. Have you come across her type before?
Yes. The socio-sexual neurotic who feels all her needs will be fulfilled by marriage. Aggravated, no doubt, by the fact that the child was illegitimate in the first place.
Come again?
Well, when another man comes along and she believes that the child is the only reason he won't marry her, the result is logical, if frightening.
Yeah.
And for her to mutilate the body to cast suspicion elsewhere, well, it fits the same destructive logic. It's almost Shakespearean.
To put it another way, you could say some stupid, callous bitch murdered her own kid so she could marry some dumb bastard of a man.
Yes, I suppose you could.
Still say. I don't know what she is. Oh, she'll be around somewhere. There she is.
Smith, Ferguson, get back inside. You too, Eves.
No problems, Vera. Just taking a break. We thought Bella might be lonely.
You heard me.
Just trying to help, Vera.